Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for the 28th of April 2015. The moon today is in the sign of Virgo and in the lunar mansion or nakshatra of Purva Phalguni. Purva Phalguni is a very desire-driven nakshatra, much along the lines of the energy that was present yesterday. There's a lot of passion present. There's a potential today to get wrapped up or entranced in something. And that's partially because of or I should say mainly because of the energy of Purva Phalguni. Purva Phalguni is related to union itself. Each of the nakshatras or lunar mansions has a specific deity that's associated with it. And the deity connected with Purva Phalguni is Aryaman, who is the god of contracts or the god of friends. So it's about union for the sake of creating something. Okay, and there's a very gentle energy that's present today, but there is also the potential to become so completely immersed in a particular feeling that you have going on in relation to whatever the circumstances are arising for you over the course of the day, that you become so completely immersed that you lose sight of the actual goal. You lose direction, you lose your senses or your heightened awareness. So there's a need to keep the senses very awake and aware over the course of the day and not forget what your ultimate goal is. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the pleasure of the moment, because that is ultimately supported through the energy present today and through the energy of Purva Phalguni. As a matter of fact, you can use this desire that is driving the day and the passion that's there to propel you onwards. But if you become immersed in the feelings, and especially in terms of a gentle or even a melancholy feeling that's there for the day, or a sense of longing for the past, well, that's going to keep your focus away from where you're going. But if you allow that passion to be focused on the goal, if you allow that desire to drive you, then the purification process, which was begun yesterday, can continue, and you can kind of let go of the past that's there. And this has been a theme that's been going on for the last several days. I want to use the phrase sloughing of skin, like a snake does. A snake gets rid of its skin so that it can emerge anew. And there's a certain sense of that going on, a purification, letting go of something that's old. And if there are feelings that are arising in relation to the past today, sure, allow yourself to feel those, allow yourself to go into the pleasant memories which might be there. But ultimately, it's a time for moving on. The tithi of the moon today is Shukla Dashami. That's the 10th day of the bright half of the moon. And this energy itself has the association of very gentle feelings. But there's a need to remember that which is righteous and to very much champion the things which are righteous in your heart and keep your focus on forward motion rather than on backwards living, I should say. Okay, the solar lunar yoga today is Dhruva. So you're going to achieve your goal by being immovable. Okay, you know where you're going, you know what you need to do, and you need to keep that in your heart and in your head. As I was saying earlier, allow the desire to propel you towards your desired goal. If you get wrapped up in feelings that are connected with the past and feelings of gentleness, pining, or even remembering happy times in association with a particular event or a particular person, sure, allow yourself to feel them, but don't get lost in them. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how either the energy today would be affecting you, or if you have a particular question in relation to a certain aspect of your life that you need some assistance with, I do offer a vast range of astrological services that are available through my website. There's a link on this video down below. If you've closed down the link already, which many people do, and hey, I do things like that too, there is a link for shame on you, first of all. There's a link further down on the page in the description area. You can click on that link and it'll also take you to my astrological services page. I offer person-to-person consultations, which are interactive using the same tool we're using now. There are also video reports, which are recorded as a monologue rather than being person-to-person. And there are written reports available for your service as well, too. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page yet, please consider doing so that you get regular updates every time there's a new video released. You can look for a week ahead forecast soon, and there'll also be a forecast for the month of May, all soon to come over the course of this week. Until next time, my friends, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.